Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Henzi coming to you from Henzi Tamarin Sawyer Counseling Service. When you think about depression, we think about different types of how depression affects us. We think about how we feel. We think about what's going on in our thought life. And today I'll be bringing you information that will help you stay above that depression. Sometimes it's difficult for us to experience the joy that we used to feel. Sometimes it's difficult to experience how we can go back into that happy place. Like I normally say to my clients, it's good sometimes when you feel that sadness. It's okay to feel that sadness, but don't stay in that sadness. If you're on depression, anxiety, or any kind of mental health issues and you're taking your medication, continue to take your medication. Do not come off your medication without your doctor saying so. It is very important that you continue to take your medication, seek medical advice. But also, if you're able to afford some kind of therapy, counseling, wherever you are, access help, access support, it's good to access that. Also, it's for you to be able to understand what's going on for you. You need that professional help that can explore those issues with you that is causing you to feel low, that is causing you to feel the way you feel. Now, sometimes not every client has the money to afford counseling, and that's fine. Seek a trusted friend that you can speak to them about what you're going through. And I hope that when you see that friend in the that's trusted, that you feel that you can talk about things that are going on for you, it'll help you feel relieved, help you feel calmer. Now, if you're suffering from clinical depression diagnosed by a mental health specialist, it's very important, like I said earlier, for you to continue taking your medication. Do not come off your medication without medical advice. Do not come off your medication without your GP saying so. Okay, let's go into the therapy room and I'll give you some more things how to cope in terms of your mental health, anxiety, depression, and stress. See you soon. Hey guys, welcome back. Now, I'm here to just give you some few tips how to manage your anxiety, your depression, and stress levels. Just few tips. These are not extensive exploration that we're going to do today, because usually you will be in a therapy room and I normally address it according to each client, because it depends on what you're going through and what you're experiencing. The therapist hears what you're saying and apply that to you. Okay, so I've written some few things down. So what I've written down is the clinical depression is it's very important that you notice that the persistence of your low moods is different from just feeling sad. Clinical depression, what I understand is that if it persists for more than 2 weeks, if it's a continual sadness that just continues to be there, and it's something that needs to be diagnosed by a mental health profession. Now, this is different from our everyday common depression that maybe we feel sad, we feel low because of we are reacting to different situations, life issues that we can get out of, as I explained before. But also in terms of depression, can be caused by family history, can be caused by environmental issues, can also be caused by any kind of trauma that you suffer, illness, stress, and also medication, any kind of drugs that you're taking, any kind of medication. Side effects of all these medications can bring on depression, can bring on all the stress. But how to cope? I've written some few things down. Speak to your doctor about how you're feeling. Speak to a trusted family friend. Turn off your mobile devices so that you can get enough sleep. Try and get as much rest as you can. Relax, eat well. Sometimes when you feel depressed, you don't feel like eating, you want to be in bed all day. But it will be good for you to think about choices. How can you allow, even if it's just a little glimpse of light that you start to feel within yourself, make use of that. Because I tell you, depression can eat you up. I've been there before, so I know. I've been there before. I've been depressed before, so I know how it feels like. But you see, I came out of depression many years ago, and if you read through my bio, I felt depression many years ago. I suffered from postnatal depression. I also suffered from clinical depression, where I was feeling this deep sadness, as a result of trauma. And I came out of depression for a few years now. I've been out of depression for a few years now. Everything there. It's not a secret. If anyone tells you that we as therapists don't go through our issues, they're lying to you. We are human beings. We all go through issues. We all have our own issues. But it's how you overcome and how you can be victorious and over those challenges that you face in life, so that you can help other people. For me, I overcame depression. I overcame anxiety and other challenges and traumatic issues in my life. If you go to my website, if you read my bio, you will see it there. So it's not a secret. I've been through depression, and that's what has driven me to be the therapist that I am today. Because when a client comes to my room and they talk to me about the things that they are going through, I understand, because some of it I have also gone through myself. I've also experienced. Now, the experiences are different, but the fact that I've also gone through some of the things, I can relate to what the client is going through, because I've been there. Though we've had different experiences, but it's something that I know about because I can relate, and that's what brings the empathy. Okay, challenging your thoughts is very important. When you're facing depression, you get all those negative thoughts, you get all those intrusive thoughts. So challenging your thought is very important. On my channel, I've left 2 videos on how to challenge negative thoughts. You can watch those videos. That will help. Try and look for hobbies, because when you're feeling stressed, when you're feeling depressed, you don't want to do anything. You always want to feel isolated. So it's good to try plug in back into the family and see what interests you. Think about the things that you used to feel happy doing. Go back to those things. There's another thing I made on a short video I made on five things. Think about 5 things that make you happy. And this is a very good instance where you can think about 5 things that make you happy. But trust me, there are sometimes you don't want to even think about anything. There's sometimes you don't want to do anything. It affects your day-to-day life. It affects you. But you see, the very important thing of overcoming depression is know that you have depression and you want to make that change. No one can help you, but it's you deciding that you don't want to be in that space anymore. You want to make a new change, and as soon as you begin to think about making that new change, other things will follow in terms of the support. But make sure you see either a trusted friend that you can talk to about the way you're feeling, or see your doctor. Okay, it's very important. Relaxation. When you're stressed, think about the things. What's making you stress? Different things make us stressed. Life issues, children, family, friends, the world, a lot of things make us stress. Take a deep breath and just calm down. Think about your self-care. Think about, okay, why am I stressed? How am I able to identify the things that make me stressed and sort them out? Also, the things that you cannot change, there's no point fighting over the things that you're not able to change. So how can you live with those things that you can't change? Those are things that you can think about. Relaxation is very good. Breathing is very good. Also, in terms of meditation, you can create that space and meditate on the things that make you happy. Meditation is about thinking. It's about being aware of your environment, being aware about yourself. How are you able to meditate on things that will make you happy? It's about constant thinking, constant thinking about the things that make you happy. Nowadays we use this word of affirmation. Well, not everybody can use word of affirmation. So if you know that you're struggling, you can't use words of positive affirmation, come up with the things that you can use. You can suit it. you can, anything that suits you, that will make you happy, that you build confidence within yourself, help you relieve stress, help you, be able to feel better of yourself. Think of those things. But please do not think of things that are negative or are detrimental to yourself or to others. Because I know that there's some people who turn to negative things to help them feel better. But you got to ask yourself, is that just for a short while, just to take the edge of it? Or are you looking for a lasting? We're talking about looking for something that's long lasting, that even after you come out of depression is something that you can continue to use to manage yourself. So think about that. Eating healthy, exercises, that also helps. Also, track your moods. When you're feeling depressed, it's good to be able to track your moods when you're feeling good or when you're feeling happy. So for example, today, if in the morning you felt a bit low in your mood, think about the things that made you feel low. Write them down. Keep a journal. Think about the things that also made you feel happy. Even if it's just a slight happiness, think about those things. Okay. Negative thinking, low self-esteem, that can really, really, really make you anxious. That can really make you down. So it's about challenging your thoughts. It's about recognizing where you are. As soon as you begin to recognize those things, where you are, and the most important thing is about change. Really, it's just you saying to yourself you want to change and you want to move on. If you enjoy this message, I know I couldn't give you everything today because I'm rushing, because I need to go into my next session. Book a session with me, book an online session. If you're not living in my area, book an online session, or you can book with a therapist wherever you are, to see if you can get some support. Okay, I want you to know that you're not alone. Okay, you're not alone in this struggle of mental health. So don't be ashamed of how you're feeling, because life issues can cause you to speak to feel this way. But speak about what you're feeling. You might say, well, if I talk about this, nobody will understand. That's why I said look for a trusted person that will understand what you're saying, what you're feeling, and what you want to say to them. Okay, look after yourself, and I'll see you soon. Take care.